Rick Lena has discovered a new clue that could finally prove the Oak Island treasure is real. The discovery is not just another old artifact, but a strange symbol linked to ancient European history. The team discovered a cross with 4 dots in an ancient Italian church wall, which was a marker used by the Templars to highlight significant locations. This discovery holds a purpose far greater than anyone expected, and what follows will leave you speechless. Digging deeper into the church's history, it became clear that this place had once been a sanctuary for the Knights Templar, the same group believed to have transported unimaginable wealth across the world. Their things had been hidden in symbols, waiting for the right eyes to uncover them. Rick and his team were doing this because they knew that every new clue comes with its fair share of questions. If the host stone truly carries the same markings as this ancient Italian church, then the Templars not only made their way to Oak Island, but they might have left something behind, something worth hiding. The deeper you dig into Oak Island's history, the more obvious it becomes that something big is buried there. However, history has a way of protecting its greatest treasures. Over the years, countless traps, cave-ins, and strange accidents have plagued every attempt to uncover the truth. Could it be that these obstacles weren't just accidents? The host is one of those things, a carved rock that might just be more than it seems. Some say it's a symbol, others think it's a clue. But what if it's something much bigger? The clues keep adding up, but now they lead far from Oak Island to a place where the past has been hiding for centuries. The Lega brothers and their team have been searching for answers about the mysterious Templars, who were rumored to have hidden treasure on an island off the coast of Canada. They have discovered connections between the underground tunnels of Camerano in Italy and the Venus Cave in Osmo, which is an underground chamber with an entrance shaped like the lead cross from Oak Island. The team is intrigued by the connection between the two cave systems, as they believe they are hiding sacred relics that were too dangerous to keep in Europe. This could be a sign of treasure, knowledge, or something even more dangerous. If true, Oak Island is not just about gold, but something that could change history. Another shocking revelation is the discovery of an ancient carving that looks a lot like the one found on the host stone discovered on Oak Island in the 19th century. This new symbol, a circle with a dot, has been spotted on the host and now appears again in Ghiar Simoni. Some believe it's a sign for gold, while others believe it's a deeper message left behind by the Templars themselves. The more these clues connect, the harder it is to deny that something big happened here centuries ago. Are we looking at proof that the Templars really made it to Oak Island, smuggling their sacred artifacts across the ocean? Every new find brings more questions, and now the team stands in front of an old monastery that might finally give them the answers they need. Rick Lagina, Alex Laganina, Peter Fernetti, and Doug Crail are on a mission to uncover the hidden meaning of the host stone, a 209-year-old mystery that has kept Oak Island at the center of speculation. The 4-dot cross found on the host is present in multiple locations, suggesting that the Templars left their mark here. A painted depiction of the Tree of Life, a sacred symbol often linked to divine knowledge, was also seen in a 14th-century Templar prison in Dom, France. The significance of this symbol is impossible to ignore, as it was also seen in a 14th-century Templar prison in Dom, France. The deeper they dig, the more the pieces align. In Dom, France, the Templars left behind cryptic symbols scratched into the walls of their prison cells. Now, here in Mirando Abbey, those same markings appear once again. If the Templars were hiding something, they left behind a trail, but not one meant to be easily followed. It's almost as if they were preparing for their own downfall, ensuring that their greatest questions would survive, even if they did not. For centuries, the Catholic Church and European monarchs sought to erase the Templars, accusing them of heresy and greed. But was it really about faith, or something far more valuable? Something worth hiding? Something worth rewriting history as we know it? Many believed that the true motivation behind the Templars' persecution was to seize their vast wealth and sacred relics, treasures that included the legendary Ark of the Covenant. Back on Oak Island, the presence of a Templar-era cross raises even more questions. If the host markings match symbols found in Morimando Abbey, it's possible that the Templars had knowledge of the New World long before Columbus. If they made it to North America, what exactly did they bring with them? The Lagina brothers have discovered a massive underground structure on Oak Island, which could change history forever. At 110 feet, more pieces of wood emerge, some showing markings, Roman numerals etched into their surface, indicating that someone long ago was working underground with a level of organization that suggests purpose. The massive steel tube keeps sinking deeper into the ground, forcing its way through layers of earth and stone. At 160 feet, tension is unbearable, and the team knows this depth has led to incredible discoveries in the past. Some believe they are about to reach a hidden chamber, possibly a treasure vault sealed in thick concrete. However, the entire operation comes to a halt when the steel casing hits something solid, causing the earth beneath them to collapse. Panic spreads as the team realizes they must first understand the island's long and troubled past. The Money Pit legend was born in 1795, when a group of young men led by Daniel McInnes found layers of logs neatly stacked every 10 feet. They made it down about 90 feet and found a big stone covered in symbols, but it vanished. The deeper they dug, the more problems they faced: flooding, collapses, and frustration. In the mid-19th century, the Truro Company began drilling into the pit of Oak Island, a tiny island in Canada. They discovered wooden platforms, soft metal, and coconut fibers, hinting at something bigger. In 1897, a small scrap of parchment with the letters V written on it was found, hinting at documents, treasure maps, or important records. In the early 20th century, William Chappell and his team found an axe, fluke anchor, and miner's pick traced back to Cornish miners. Robert Dunfield arrived in 1965, digging a massive hole but finding nothing. In the 1970s, the Triton Alliance drilled deep, but the footage was too murky, and the hole collapsed. The Lagina brothers arrived with cameras, high-tech equipment, and a mission to solve the centuries-old problem. They found some things, such as a lead cross, a stone road under a swamp, a garnet brooch, and wood from deep underground, hinting at man-made tunnels. Soil testing shows high amounts of silver below the money pit, which could mean treasure. Rick Lagina and Marty Lena, the stars of The Curse of Oak Island, were obsessed with the idea of buried treasure and the unsolved nature of the island. They bought a controlling stake in Oak Island Tours Inc., the company that owned most of the island, and their efforts became a full-blown television show. Rick was the heart of the story, while Marty was the brains behind the operation.